What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? It's President's Day today. How is everybody doing? Thanks for coming on the stream. To those who have, to those who are not here, why aren't you here? Join us. I've gotten some very nice comments from people saying that watching the stream has helped them put down the video games and get to animating, or return to animating, has helped them get through projects. So, you know, maybe I can just sit by you while you work. I can just act as a bit of background noise. Favorite president? I don't know. They're all doubles, bro. I don't know. FDR? He did the New Deal. I don't know. I don't know much about. I'm not like one of these American history type of guys. Lyndon Johnson? I don't know. He got the Civil Rights Act passed. John Quincy Adams? I don't know much about him. But I remember John Adams, the HBO documentary. I mean, the documentary was a show with Paul Giamatti. Why am I Mandela affecting that Paul Giamatti's dead? Is Paul Giamatti dead? Alright, guys. Sign up for the Patreon. Patreon's right here. Patreon.com/c/fdepoy. I got behind the scenes clips, little blog posts. I archive all of my streams on there. You're gonna want to get on there. There's even a tier where I put you into one of my cartoons. So, you know, check that out. Paul Giamatti is alive. Why am I Mandela affecting it, though? Why am I Mandela affecting it? Bro, I saw The Housemaid last night, the one with Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Just gonna say. Okay. Amanda Seyfried was good in it. As good as you could be with that script. Alright. Let's see where we're at.
Alright, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game.
It's pissing me off. Can you guys hear me if I'm talking here? Alright.
Alright, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here, why don't I play your turn and show you? Okay, so I'm gonna roll the dice. Oh, that's not a good dice roll. Not in a good position, huh? Oh, okay, I'm gonna move the spaceship. Okay, phase 2. I'm going to trade. Who can trade? I think you have iron. Oh, I'm gonna trade over here. Oh, a player piece fell. Can someone get that? Can somebody? Oh no. Oh!
Okay, so then these characters come in and dismember him. Let's just redraw it, start from scratch. First time hate watching. You talking about the stream or the housemaid?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
What are you talking about?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Spell. Can someone get that? Can somebody? Oh, oh no! Oh, oh no! Oh, oh no!
Get a little smile on your face. Oh!
I think you.
Got a giggle out of me.
I think you have iron. So I'm gonna trade over here. Oh, a player piece fell. Can someone get that? Can somebody? Oh, oh no! Oh, oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh, no!
What's up, 808?
Oh no! Oh no!
I'm working on some adult kid animations. A slightly longer project. More information forthcoming.
Can somebody? Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can somebody? Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, I've been trying to play a lot of board games with friends. What's up, Jenny Sachiko? Yeah, trying to play a lot of board games with friends, trying to get people into complicated board games. It's been definitely more successful than this, but it's been more successful than in this cartoon, but it's still pretty hard.
Oh no! Oh.
Jenny Sachiko. That's your actual name? Where's that from? It means happy child.
All right. Oh no! Oh no!
Damn, I thought I was gonna sneeze.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Can somebody? Oh! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Not a new studio, it's the same studio as always. I'm so sleepy.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Not really. Don't really watch Husband Hotel. I don't think I've seen any of it. I don't really think I'm the audience for it. You are? $1 million?
Okay, get that? Can somebody? Oh! Oh no!
What's an object show? All the characters are objects. Gerching, your little guy is in there, and that's what you two can get if you sign up to the $50 tier on my Patreon. I will put you or your character in my cartoon, so check it out.
Oh no!
Wait, is object show like a genre of thing? I can't believe that's a whole genre of thing. It's Survivor but with objects? And there's like multiple of these kinds of things? I'm not trying to be unk right now, but I literally did not. I've never heard of that. BFDI. What the fuck is BFDI?
Yeah, I know. She was so surprised.
Is this it?
Really? Oh, for sure. I mean, it wasn't very big. Just a little bug, but...
Aha.
Is this it?
Cute. Come on down. You can be my ally.
That's cute.
Then I choose pencil.
That's cute.
Okay then. Who should I choose? Ice Cube?
23 million.
Okay, then I'll choose TD. The
This
silent
music
one,
is so
right?
haunting.
What? Don't you like not talk?
It's playing backwards. Is that to skirt copyright?
That must be stupid. She doesn't even know how to talk yet.
Flower, be noise.
Snowball, you're strong.
Wow.
What?
So what's like the latest? Let's see the...
Hey, eraser, eraser! Eraser!
What?
Look what I just found.
It's a rectangle. No, Pen, that's a parallelogram.
It's like educational?
What about this?
Oh my god, Pen, that's a pentagon.
Yeah, like if you took my name and added Tagon.
You don't understand, Pen. Pentagons are extremely scary.
Really? I didn't think it was that scary. Oh, that's blocky.
Okay.
Wait, they have an episodes in theaters?
Hey, Gelatin. I guess be out of the game, but I think I found the new star of my show.
Hey guys, for a break. Go, Woody. Now, go up to examine.
Huh. So like, who's the audience for this? Is it for kids or as a math project in school and evolved?
David's right. There's no way out of here. Wait, what if war's right out there? We need some sort of diversion. Not it.
They got an episode. What? I've seen this character. Where have I seen that character?
Taking these. That's a no-no. What now? No. Ratchet robot-y.
Battle for Dream Island. I have never heard of this. A parody animated web series created by Carrie and Michael Huang. Object shows, a micro genre. Wow, this is the first I'm hearing about this. They're young. California format. Object shows. Huntington's have organized several live events in the United States, including tours with the products of Inanimate Insanity and theatrical screenings. The 20th episode of this drama, The Power of 2, was screened in AMC and Marcus theaters nationwide. Wow. Object shows. Inanimate Insanity. Wow. The creators had a collab with the creators of Homestar Runner and a few others. I don't understand D&D for the life of me. Did you know? They got Rosie O'Donnell. What? Wait, this feels like I'm being like this is all a bit. Like, it feels like everybody in the chat allied together to like trick me into believing this is a real thing, because I kind of can't believe it. This is like really. Wait, what was the name of the other one? The unofficial. Object show community, Inanimate Insanity. Wow. I'll watch Disventure Camp. Inanimate Insanity. Okay, quite similar.
The following cartoon contains scenes and salutations. I am your host, Mephone.
This makes me understand Danger Island better.
I'm sorry, Pepper, but there's... Oh my god! I'll save you, Pepper!
Tremendously, and has earned himself the immunity ribbon. May he never die.
I mean, these are
again.
quite well animated.
Hopefully. And then there's the three of you who decided to leave Indefinite Island early. Fan, OJ, and Paintbrush. There's no greater crime in reality.
What? I really cannot. This is blowing my lid.
Everything will
Object
be all right.
shows.
D-pad, what are you doing here?
Please remain calm. It is time to begin. Your
How long has this
final
been going on
challenge.
for?
I know that sound anywhere. Everyone! That was the unmistakable wail of the alien child formerly known as Egg. Obviously,
This is really
and
funny
nothing
because
else.
when let me see if I can find it. When I was in college, let me see if I can. Oh, where is it? I worked on an ad campaign. Let me see if. I'm trying to see if I can find this thing I made. Okay, here it is. So when I was in college, I worked on these commercials for this brand of dip called Hell of a Good Dip. And these are like character designs I made for them, which I actually feel pretty proud of. Let's see if we can make them bigger. I feel pretty proud of these drawings. So I was like, this is just me sharing a project I did like, this is probably 2016 or 17 or something. These are the different styles I tried out. Come on. Yeah, I like looking at these. Tried this kind of like flat style. I tried this sort of like more vectory style. I tried this textury style. And I tried this sort of thick-edged style. Oh, and then there were more. This is kind of what we went with the like, this is the style no, not this one. This one right here. So then I made like other characters. Oh man, the videos maybe aren't available. There was bacon horseradish, and I made all of these different like characters for it. I made this background for it. These bleacher. Oh, that is too bad that they took off the but it's funny, these just kind of look like the characters in these object shows. I guess it's like these were the. I feel proud of these. This was like a good little gig. I animated them. That is so funny. I like this project. I feel quite proud of how I pulled all these off. Oh, and there was a buttermilk one. Anyways, let me see. And let me see the comments here. This adventure camp. Let's watch this adventure camp. But this is like Total Drama Island. In fact, I don't think I can watch this because I'm gonna get a copyright strike. I told my son you were looking into the show. It's really funny to me that this is a genre of stuff. I love it when like a genre comes, like you could not in a million years like guess that would become a community. That specific, such a specific style of thing. I mean, I'm sure it makes sense to the people who are in the inside, but from an outsider, it's like, wait, so multiple people were like, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna have a name? Like, that is crazy to me. You gotta contribute a voice. I'd love to contribute a voice to an object show. Get me in touch. Gooseworks or Tomska. What is that? Tiny Ninja. BFD has the object show. The first object show was a pioneer of this animation. It actually started, yeah, two young brothers. Whoa, wait. I like this designs. Inanimate Insanity took heavy inspiration from Battle for Danger Island or Battle for what Island? Became one of the most popular for its lore focused dynamic, which BFDI is also currently doing with its 5th season called Teapot. What does that stand for? Hell of a good. These are cool. Thank you. Wow. This adventure camp. Total Drama fan series. It's quite, so it's not a, like, I wouldn't get a copyright strike. This is quite high quality animation for a fan series, I'd say. And this looks exactly like Total Drama Island. Interesting. This is up to the same quality as Total Drama Island. Teapot, the power of two.
Maybe we should switch back.
I won't.
What? Why not?
Pencil?
Yeah, final A.
Yeah. Anchor is next to
This
lead
is so funny to me.
265 votes.
Up. No need to clap. I got this.
Thanks. Tapey.
No, Foldy, not Steepy.
I cannot believe the commitment to this concept. It's so high. I mean, obviously these guys must make a living this way, but it's I find this concept so, I don't even know what to call it. Strange? Like, wow, It's just object shows. Wow. This is blowing my gourd. 2 being a number like the famous 4. Wow. I love learning about new communities. Wait, I want to do something real quick. I love learning about new online communities. That really interests me. Object shows. Is there like a primer? I want like a video that's like, this is what object shows are. Wow. This is so insane. I'm just looking through like just object shows. There are so many of these! Wow. All object shows. So this makes Danger Island make a lot more sense now. Like I'm like, oh, that's sort of the world you're working on, Danger Island. Instantly sold out. Kids came with their plushies. Grow a whole team, but if it was maybe just 2 boys and they grow a whole team. Same goes for animation. Is Animation Epic the other one? Animation Epic. Right. Yeah, this is really like, I'm having to wrap my mind around this. So what's the audience like? Would you say the age range? It seems to me like it would be kind of like 5 to 12, 5 to 11 maybe, or older than that. They're full-length episodes. Yeah, they're so long. I mean, look, I gotta say, it doesn't really matter how easy something is to animate because, like, to me, the actual animation of something, sure, you can like make it easy, but you have to write it, so you have to make sure the script makes sense, is good. I mean, I haven't watched through one of these, so I don't know how good they are, but you have to write it. Then you have to like record all the voices. Then you have to put it all together. You go through drafts. Like 23 minutes of content, even if it's the easiest kind of animation, if you're gonna make something good, especially if there's lore, that's a lot, you know. To me, and in fact, I don't even think these are that easy to animate. I mean, yeah, like the bodies don't move, but you have like backgrounds, the movements are, you know, it's not like the characters are standing perfectly still. They're like emoting, like that all takes work, in my view. So it's like, it's still kind of an impressive feat. I mean, I guess at a certain point you just start, it's kind of like, what do they call the Glitch Media, the people that make Amazing Digital Circus? It's like, eventually you just get a budget and you just have a team the same as any animation show would. It's amazing you're looking into this because of how popular it is, and it's a wide variety because you're a great animator yourself. Thank you. It's intended for 5 to 12, but there's definitely a big preteen audience too. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of commitment. Oh, you're right. That's why they have full teams. Yeah, like, I mean, you know, and I respect that. I personally would not like be like, okay, I'm scared of committing to anything for a really long amount of time. I suppose, you know, artistically speaking, like I feel like I could get bored of anything. I look at this, I'm like, I feel like I could quite get tired of doing something like this for 50 episodes. But I guess if it's really making you a lot of money, you're just like, well, it's my job now, like, and I have to find ways of making it interesting for myself. But
hey everyone, Adam here. As some of you may have seen, we recently announced the end of our relationship with Creator Inc., who was our previous merchandise supplier. A lot of you have reached out asking, you know, what's going on for Inc. to both produce and sell all of our work. We were really proud of all of the products that we the holiday collection, the suitcase plush, the knife plush, the blanket with every character on it, the list goes on. All of it. In other words, if you bought something within the last year hoping to support the show directly, most of that money never reached us. Creator Inc. just hasn't paid us what we're due. We've spent months trying to resolve it, but at this point we've had no other choice but to take legal action to try to recover those funds. And we want to be clear that this was not a case of things just took too long. This is a case of someone not paying the creators that they were representing. And as an independent studio, that's really tough. Making an Animate Sanity for you all is a huge labor of love, and it takes months of work from a very talented team of animators, voice actors, sound designers, editors. The list goes on. All of us contribute to this show. And we do it because we genuinely love doing it and we love sharing the show with you. But we also have to be honest that producing this kind of animated show for free online is very expensive and very challenging. There's no network paying for it. There's no streaming deal behind the scenes. It's just us, our small team, and your support. And outside of live events, merchandise is really one of the only ways that we can financially sustain what we do. It's what allows us to keep paying our team and to keep the show alive. So when someone takes that income, the income that we rely on to produce the show, it doesn't just hurt us financially. It affects the entire operation. And it directly impacts how many episodes that we can make and how often we can release them. And you may have noticed that we've barely sold any new merchandise all year, and that's not by accident. For example, we actually have 2 finished products, the box plush and the fan figure, that were never released online, only available at our summer tour. It was a really tough decision, but at this point, we just couldn't trust continuing to release products through someone we
Shovember. It's not for kids?
Hello, map. Hi, keypad. You guys are useless.
Philip said screwdriver! Philip said screwdriver!
Vegetable, you can just call me Philip.
Oh, okay, Phil. Check out what I just found.
Hey. Yeah, it's butter.
This,
I know, right?
this reminds me of a lot of like early Newgrounds animation. I mean, it reminds me of
Why are you doing this?
Homestar Runner a bit.
Well, you're in luck.
Wow, this is really blowing my lid. I wonder if my like nephew knows about this stuff. The plushies. No, I mean it's brilliant. I mean, you know, I should be so lucky to have a series like that. And maybe if I committed to something like that could be me. If I committed to one kind of animation, one kind of thing. But just the fact that there's copycats is the thing that most is insane to me, because there's all kinds of interesting shows online, and for there to be like a community that imitates such a specific aspect of the genre. Are there Amazing Digital Circus copycats? Will you pirate Animate or move to Grease Pencil if Adobe shuts down? Yeah, I'll probably do one of the two. Although, as far as I can tell, if you have Animate on your computer, you can keep it. That might be a problem, over time. But I might just get like Adobe Animate, or rather Micromedia Flash. I've heard you can get that. You can just buy it or pirate it. Not that I would ever do that, but one could. I've heard, and it runs on like new Windows or whatever. When am I getting plushies? I've thought about making a keychain of Little Edie. I think I even have. Let me see. I've started on it. They didn't undid that decision. What decision? They're shutting down customer support, though. Where is the Little Edie? I've been working on. Is this it? Yeah, I guess so. But I mean, there's nothing. It's just this. I have a friend who makes like vinyl toys. And he kind of consulted with me, this guy, Life Machine, his name's Ben, and he was like consulting with me on how to make a vinyl toy of Little Edie. I haven't really gotten around to it, but like I'm thinking it would be fun to make like a little keychain of her. Not a plushie yet. Plushies seem kind of a lot harder, and there's a lot to it, but I think a keychain would be really cool. I love this guy's stuff. Follow him. I think he's got great characters. Bridge Kids. Oh, I like Bridge. I've never really I've been meaning to watch Bridge Kids. I really like how they look. I really like how that guy animates, and it seems like he has a good system down for getting a lot of stuff, a lot of animation done. But I've never really watched through Bridge Kids, and I've been wanting to. Never submitted to Spike and Mike. Are they still doing stuff?
No.
I remember watching Spike and Mike DVDs when I was a kid. Like back when Netflix was still would send you DVDs before it was like a streaming service. I would rent the Spike and Mike animation shows and watch them. Danger Island's given away. I'm feeling generous. I'm gonna give everyone who goes on Felipe's newest short early access to the first episode of my new reality show, Escape and Outlast. So check it out. Danger Island's giving a sneak or early access. I have thought about Moho. Somebody suggested it to me, and I looked at it and I was like, this looks pretty good. I kind of have a dream, not a dream. I'm thinking about the possibility of seeing if I can create a pipeline on Blender that sort of looks like what Moho does. Like, I'm like, is there a way to use Blender almost like a platform for creating other softwares?
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I appreciate that. I will say that I'm already sort of in touch with Adult Swim. So I don't know if I feel as much the need to like I've shown them my Alien cartoons. They know about them. I've met the people at Adult Swim a bunch of times. So it's not that they're not aware of me. Okay, so what's happening here?
All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here, why don't I play your turn and show you? Okay, so I'm gonna roll a dice. Ooh, That's not a good dice roll. You're not in a good position, huh? Oh, okay, I'm gonna move the spaceship. Okay, phase 2. I'm going to trade. Who can trade? I think you have iron. So I'm gonna trade over here. Oh, a player piece fell. Can someone get that? Can somebody? Oh no. Oh! Can somebody? Oh no. Oh no. All right, everybody.
Alright. I'll be right back. Let me see if I can have. I'm gonna get a little snack. 1 second. Oh. The classic Du Bois ending. Yep, that's right. How long should it usually take to preheat the oven? A little snack.
All right.
Okay, I'm just gonna jump around a little bit. There's oh shit, I'll take the BRB off. There's other stuff I want to do in this short, but or rather, there's other things that the pulling of his limbs isn't quite right. But I'm gonna just move forward into other stuff that feels like it's gonna give me more information. So, for instance, this guy's gonna be talking the whole time. So let me just make a little talking loop for him. There you go. That's right, Danger Island. Adobe Animate. I've been looking into doing voice acting lessons or getting a voice coach or something. Because I've been voice acting on my own stuff for a while, but I don't really have sort of true formal training with it. And I think the more I make these cartoons, the more different kinds of like opportunities come up, and I'd like to be able to just feel confident in my skills and be like, oh yeah, like, because sometimes you just kind of don't know what you don't know. You're like, oh, I do this well. And someone could be like, there's one thing you haven't been noticing that like no one's ever taught you. And I don't know what those things are. So I think I would really like to find one. It's hard to find voice acting coaches that, want like a one-on-one in-person lesson. A lot of people do like classes with over Zoom.
All right, everybody, listen up. All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to.
It's less about how to act and more about. I feel like I have a sense for acting or my own kind of philosophy around acting. It's more about how to like take care of my voice, how to like expand the range of my voice, how to warm up my voice, how to avoid doing different kinds of voices that hurt my voice.
But we're playing a board.
Having
game,
someone point out
we'll all
to me maybe bad habits I have around like things maybe I just don't know. I have my own theories about what makes for good voice acting.
We'll all get to have fun within the rules
and what makes for good voice technique. But I kind of want to hear from someone that does it kind of for a living.
rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and the scroller.
The rules and constraints of the game. The game.
Dude.
Game.
Dude.
Sure, yeah. I mean, my theories around voice acting are that JJWKK was funny. Don't worry about it. I'm sorry. I didn't reply to it. I wasn't sure how to. I just didn't. But I'm sorry. But it was funny. Don't worry about it. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep making stuff.
The game.
Dude, me and the scroll.
Constraints of the game.
Dude.
I have a few sort of theories.
Dude.
I think the theories I've made up, the things I've made up about voice acting on my own, maybe cobbled together from things I know about acting, things like that, but to me, like, the elements of voice acting are meaning, being able to read something so that the meaning is clear. And that seems kind of obvious, but you can deliver a line in a way where you don't understand what it means. So I think first, for instance, as an example, like if your character is giving a list, you can be like a shopping list, and you're reading it. You can read it in a monotone where it's like carrots, milk, cereal. But in voice acting, you might want to, if you understand that it's a list, there's a way to read a list where it's like carrots, milk, cereal, this, and we're gonna need this. So by understanding the meaning of what I'm saying, I'm creating a cadence that helps the listener without, even if they miss the words, they know it's a list. Da 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 na 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 na. So understanding the meaning of what you're saying is important, and understanding how to pause in such a way that like you are getting meaning across. Again, it seems simple, but sometimes when people voice act and they read a script, they have a hard time communicating meaning through what they're saying. So I think that's kind of the basis of voice acting. Yeah, things like, trying to think of other examples, but like, I don't know, imagine a character being like, this is how it's going to go. You're going to do this, you're going to do this, and then you're going to get the hell out of my sight, So by giving those pauses, you're going to do this, you're going to do this, and then you're going to get the hell out. I'm like, okay, I'm giving a list, and then I'm emphasizing like you're getting the fuck out. Okay, wait, hold on. I put my, the oven is preheating, so I got to do something because I'm going to put some chicken nuggets in it. Oh yes. Yeah, so I was talking about voice acting. So meaning is probably the first most important thing. And I think when you read books out loud, that's really important. I've heard that voice actors, like, one way they train is by reading books out loud. And I know that when you read out loud, how you pause, how you like communicate the thing helps your listener understand the meaning of the book. So that's the first.
Restraints of the game.
Dude, me and the girl are. Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game.
See, like for instance, here, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to do this other thing. So by understanding that, like, what I'm trying to say is like, I don't want to do this. I want to do this other thing. The way I like work my voice gets that idea across, compared to, you know, maybe a weaker like, I don't want to play a game. I want to do this thing. Right? That's a monotone. That's like an exaggerated version of like a bad line read. But you can imagine like, I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up. Like, that line read obscures a little bit the meaning. I don't want to play a game. I want to do this. Helping the meaning come across through cadence. So that's the first, I would say, element of voice acting, is getting across the meaning, understanding meaning, and communicating that. And secondly, I think it's expressiveness or melody. I think the best cartoon voice acting is very melodic, and I always talk about this. Make the monkey dude from Daps cameo. Oh yeah, I think there's gonna be more Daps.
It off. I don't want to.
Constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are. Dude. Me and
melody is really important. I always talk about how SpongeBob.
Me and this girl are hitting it off. Hitting it off. Or hitting it off.
SpongeBob has such good voice acting, and part of it is that every classic line. Oh, sorry, I'm gonna hold on. Every classic SpongeBob line, you can remember exactly the melody of it. You know, when he's like the hash slinging, the slash slinging, it's the hash slinging slasher, or whatever. When he's like Weenie Hut Juniors, it's like, you know, you like Krabby Patty. No, it's not what it goes like. You like Krabby Patties, don't you, Squidward? It's like every line has like a melody. I'm ready. Like you just remember that melody, and I think that's also really important. It has to do with meaning. It goes hand in hand with meaning, but it's like the extra step. It's meaning plus. It's meaning plus like a memorable melody. So I think a lot about that, about melody. And then I think there's just simply voice technique. Knowing how to make your voice resonate correctly. You know, a thing I remember saying a lot to people who voice acted for me is like trying to keep your voice clean. Like when you're voice acting, sometimes like the end of a sentence will like kind of trail off or you know, become like whispered. And keeping like, it's like, okay, I'm going to make my voice resonate through the whole sentence. It's hard for me to kind of imitate it now because I am always thinking about making my voice resonate as much as I can. Again, I'm not the best voice actor. These are things I've made up in my head that I'm like, these are things to try to strive for. But yeah, like the quality of your voice, the timbre, like having control over like your actual literal vocal cords and your volume and your like, and using all of those things expressively.
Me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I don't want to play a game. I want to risk a game. I want to risk. I want to risk her. Riz her up. I want to riz her up. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy.
No, a good voice actor. Yeah, I mean, it depends. There's all sorts of things that can happen. There are actors that save movies. I think with animation, I guess it depends. It depends on the thing. It depends on the thing. I mean, I think a good actor knows how to take a script that maybe is lacking in meaning and find out how to give it meaning.
Well, I actually think you'll be... All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanic.
He's just gonna turn around and not pay attention. Yeah, I'll play from the start.
All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here. Mechanics of the game. Are built into the mechanics of the game. Here. Why don't I play your turn and show you? Okay. So I'm gonna roll a dice. Oh, that's not a good dice roll. You're not in a good position, huh? Oh, okay, I'm gonna move this spaceship. Okay, phase 2.
That's great, Danger
I'm
Island.
going to trade. Who can trade? Raise up and pay attention to the rules of the board game.
Thank you, Brent. Thank you. Thank you, Brent. Hi. Oh, I'm glad you like the coffee guy short. I'm very proud of that one.
All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board.
They're talking at the exact same time, her and him. Like, they're supposed to be having a conversation, but then when I play it, they're like...
All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board.
They're waiting for each other to stop talking. So maybe I can...
right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and
That
I
looks
think
more
actually
realistic.
we'll all get to have
They're both
fun
talking at the same
within
time.
the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here, why don't I play your...
I think it's funny that she keeps talking. Let's see how these cheeky nuggets are doing. My favorite Simeon Kondev cartoon. Too many to name. Too many to name. I like the one about what's it called? Society Animals. I like the one about playing video games. And where is it?
No seas malo en mi
Whoa, he's trying to, well, first of all, my computer's glitching out there. Okay. So I guess he was having trouble because Spanish accounts were stealing his ideas, or different accounts steal his ideas, but there was in particular a Spanish one. So he like translated this to Spanish.
Me engañaste.
Nada más era un sueño. Solo es un sueño.
¿Los sueños no son reales? No seas malo en mi sueño.
That is funny. Wait, where did he put? Oh, here, this one.
I don't want to fight. I just want to customize. My rare armor. You give me no choice but to slay you.
Two boots the house down, mama.
I really like when she's like with her little shoulders. That's very cute. But then I like Hair Baby, the kind of classic, the OG Simeon Kondev.
Mechanics of the game. Here, why don't I play your turn and show you? Okay.
Okay, so what's up with this right here? Okay. Simeon is the GOAT.
All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention. attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here, why don't I...
I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here, why don't I play your turn and show you? Okay, so, I'm gonna roll the dice. Oh, that's not a good dice roll. You're not in a good position, huh? Oh, okay, I'm gonna move the spaceship. Okay, phase 2. I'm going to trade. Who can trade? I think you have iron. So I'm gonna trade over here. You have iron. So I'm gonna trade over here. Oh, a player piece fell. Can someone get that? Can somebody? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. All right, everybody, listen up and pay attention to the rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social interactions are built into the mechanics of the game. Here.
This is a nice thing you can do with Animate, which is by nesting these looping symbols, I can create like different patterns of how she talks. Like I have this pattern, and then I tell her, I sort of create a symbol where she like does it for a little while and then stops. But then I don't make that symbol as long as the short. I just make that symbol loop. So now I just make 22 seconds of her like talking and then not talking. In fact, it doesn't even have to be that much. It can be 14. And then in the wider animation,
all right,
she
everybody,
just has
listen up and pay
that's
attention
just gonna
to the
loop.
rules of the board game. I know we all want to hang out and chat, but we're playing a board game, and I think actually we'll all get to have fun within the rules and constraints of the game.
Dude, me and this girl are hitting it off. I don't want to play a game. I want to riz her up.
Well, I actually think you'll be happy to find that social
How we doing on the chickies? All right, we got 2 minutes. I'd say I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna take them out and eat some. Hold on, be right back. You want some chicken nuggets, baby? let's see if I can eat the chicken nuggets. Bro, launching YouTube? What else should I check out besides object shows? Let's watch Bridge Kids. How do I watch the first one? Is this the first one?
Wow, she's so peaceful. How do you think she got here?
Yeah,
Oh.
she was, this is definitely a homicide, I can tell. Yeah, no, she was definitely probably like on the run from like the mob or something.
She looks like one of those mob honeys.
Yeah, no, she didn't do this alone, you can tell.
She's kind of foxy.
Yeah, and she would have survived the fall too if she was actually wearing 4 coats instead of just 1, you know?
You think 4 coats?
Yeah, because like the amount of material inside is enough to cushion your fall when you make an impact with the ground. Like it absorbs all the kinetic energy and stuff. Everyone knows this.
4 coats, you think would you could fall from like the Empire State Building?
Oh yeah, definitely. They proved that on Mythbusters one time.
Mythbusters?
Yeah, Adam pushed Jamie off, and they found
What is
that just 4 coats was enough to have the perfect amount of protection.
I don't know. I think at least like 5 coats. Like
No.
4 seems kind of low.
Well, no, 5 is way too many.
Oh.
5, you're gonna heat up and die before you even hit the ground.
Oh, you burn up in the atmosphere.
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm always wearing 4 coats all the time because
Oh, you're
you gotta
cold.
be prepared. You know, when I'm doing all my free running and stuff, like jumping over precipices and all that.
You
it's like,
fallen?
oh,
Have you
I mean, well,
fallen?
I've never fallen, no, but I just wear it just because, like, I mean, what? Do you not believe me still?
Yeah, no, I'm not.
You think
not
I'm
saying
being
anything. I just-
like
I
an
just
asshole or
wanna-
something?
I'd just be curious to see how that works.
Yeah, no, fine. Come on, I'll show you. Come on a little bit further.
Oh, I thought you were gonna jump off.
Oh, well, this guy's a better demonstration.
Oh, okay. Good luck. After this, you'll get all the crack you want. Oh, wow.
Well, they murdered a crackhead.
You did it.
Yeah, see, I told you. By wearing 4 coats, you're pretty much impervious to anything that's a wall.
Nice. Let's go to number 2.
What are you trying to look at there?
Oh, well, I'm actually trying to relight these old cigarettes. Yeah, I forgot my lighter at home, so I figured I'd use this magnifying glass instead.
Yeah, like a laser.
Yeah, I want to put these in my filter so I can smoke them like Hunter S. Thompson would.
Yeah, that's like you could just go in there and buy
Well,
some.
normally I would just go in and buy some,
you
but
want.
I left behind my fake. This is what I call my fake ID.
Oh, you call it your fake?
I mean, normally I don't even like smoke these things. I prefer to dip. I like to do like chewing tobacco.
No, yeah, that's cool.
I like to spit it.
Yeah. Have you tried the patches?
Oh yeah, patches. I'll do those too. They give you like a different kind of high.
Yeah, they taste horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing?
Well,
what is that?
One thing I really admire about these shorts is that they're so economical animation-wise. I mean, but the way they get around it is that, like, you kind of can't see him now. I don't know the names of the characters, but this character right here, he's just in one pose the whole time, but it's a funny pose. And it's like dynamic. It's almost like he's in the middle of a motion. But he doesn't actually have to move. Same with this one right here. I don't know if he's going to move more, but it's like he has this physical presence and you don't have to redraw his body. It just can stay still and it actually adds to the humor while at the same time cutting down on like the work. And I think it looks great. I think the show looks great. Like, one thing I think a lot about is line quality. I think it's very nice. Very nice thick line quality. The background shares the line quality, but he's made the sort of lines of the background be lighter so that the characters stand out against the background. I think visually it's a really well done show.
That shit. What you lighting fucking worms on fire, bro? What is that shit?
No, these are. I'm trying to light cigarettes.
Yeah,
yeah, they don't even look anything like worms.
Yeah,
What
there's
the
cigarettes.
hell, bro? Yo, look, he got a fucking pipe. He got a damn telescope. He's Sherlock Holmes, dog.
No.
He's dressed up like Sherlock Holmes.
And no,
more like Sherlock, like Sherlock Homo.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, actually, he's dressed like Thomas Hunter.
Thomas the damn tank engine, more like, cause a train wreck because you're ugly.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Ugly as hell, bro.
They're completely. Sherlock Holmes is a fictional character.
Yeah.
All right, check it. So check this shit out.
Yeah, hit it, man.
And then every time there's animation, it's quite nice. It's like frame by frame. It looks very pretty.
Yep.
It smells kind of good.
Yeah, I just pulled your card. You ain't even know what it is.
Oh man.
This is central air conditioning flavored gummy worm tobacco.
Smells terrible.
Yeah, terrible. I think you're smelling your armpits, bro. What you just get out of gym class with all those
It's summertime. We're not even in school right now.
Yeah. No, you in summer school though, cause you stupid, dude.
I bet you don't even go to school.
Hey, that's not cool.
All right, yo, zip it, cause me and my mans here, we gonna go get a magazine with the little pretty ladies in them.
Damn
you know
straight.
what I'm saying? Oh, yo, bro, I bet he don't even know what a boobie look like. Bro, the only
Sounds
boobie
funny.
Oh,
this kid's seen is the bird on Wikipedia.
Oh, be chill, man. Come on.
Okay, I don't know what a boob is. Of course I know what boobs are. In fact, I call them breasts because I'm an adult. I got an A+ in health class honors. I know everything there is to know about mammary glands, areolas, the G-spot,
Wait.
clitoris.
So I think this. Wait, I need to
you know why?
return the
Because-
chicky nuggies, and then there's something I want to do real quick.